Doctors say I'm the illest, cause I'm suffering from realness. Got my niggas in Paris, and they going gorillas, huh?
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
I think we're going.
We are going.
What's up, YouTube? This is the TheDeadlyBroduo coming at you with something a little different. We've got we were talking about the new game, Omega Ruby, and I don't even know. Alpha.
Alpha? Yeah, I think Alpha.
Sapphire,
something like that.
But we figure that Mega Evolutions are probably going to be added to these games, and we kind of wanted to share our top 5 favorite picks for this. And there's no means or measure, like there's no thought as to why these pokes should get one. Like
no, a lot of it is pokes we like and
that
could have really good potential.
Yeah, so much potential.
And a Mega Evolution could help them become more viable.
Way more viable.
So
yes.
Yeah.
So it's not like anything that's like it has nothing to do with the storyline or like why they should get. It's just because we think they're underwhelming, and they could be like pretty cool if you gave them this stuff. So
yeah.
Game Freak, listen up.
Listen up. This is the best advice you're gonna get
Ever.
pretty much.
So we're gonna start with Altaria. Now Altaria is like my favorite gen through this and Wolverine, but we didn't get the Wolverine one, but spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
But basically we thought Altaria would benefit like greatly with the 100 base buff.
You can spread around a lot.
Gosh,
like,
100 is a lot to play
just
with.
give them a little bit more attacking power.
Yeah.
A little bit more bulky.
Altaria was so well rounded anyways. We figured when we were giving him the stats that like the Dragon Dance set would be the mixed Dragon Dance set, so like with Outrage, Earthquake, and like Fire Blast or whatever. Would really benefit if you boost more of its attack and still give it a decent amount of special attack, and give it more. Altaria's base 80 speed, so it wasn't that big of a buff.
Right.
But it's enough to give it, like, after +1, it's going.
It's going to outspeed a lot more things at 100 opposed to 80.
Definitely. And we gave a little bit to its defense and special defense, just to give it some,
yeah, and make it still,
bulk.
like, viable as the bulky kind of guy he is.
Offensive, yeah, exactly. You could run any set with this. Like, you can still run the Cotton Guard, like, stall thing because it gets Regenerator, and we gave it Regenerator.
Yeah, we gave it Regenerator. We figured that would be cool. Like, he already has Natural Cure, which is really good.
Yeah, Natural Cure is a good.
But the ability to get health back, is also.
You don't necessarily have to have Roost on it. You can have a full out attacker and still switch out in case like they bring a faster ice Pokemon in, with Ice Shard or something. So that's the thought process behind Altaria.
Yeah, so we think he'd be cool.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
Mightyena.
Man, dude.
The most lackluster poke. It's just like, he's got so much potential. They just kind of, Game Freak just kind of shat on him, really.
Yeah, it's like, he has all that attack, and then just no speed. And
yeah.
It's sad. Yeah.
So, we buffed his attack, I think, by 50 or something crazy. And in order to do that, we had to lower his special attack, but no one's going to use special attack. Like, it's completely useless on him. So we only knocked it down by 10, but it allowed us to play a lot more with his stats. We gave him base 80 defenses just for...
I think, that was 20 on each one? Or
I think it was like 10 on defense and 20 on special defense.
That's right, they're different. Yeah, the biggest other investment was in speed, because he really needed that.
He had like base 70 speed, and he just can't do squat. So we gave him 101 to outrun base 100s that try to come in and like kill him. Yeah. But he gets Sucker Punch, so he gets great priority anyways with Stab. But we went with the ability Strong Jaw. Basically because, he gets great coverage in Play Rough and his Stab, Sucker Punch, but it also boosts Crunch. So Crunch is going to be base 120 before Stab, base 180 after Stab. So that's a monster crunch.
Yeah,
coming
with
off
that
base 149.
149 attack. So
Like,
yeah, look out.
Mightyena will be very viable if something like this was to happen. And then he gets access to every Fang you can think of. So that basically gives him stab on the Fang moves too. So Poison Fang, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang. Just for coverage, he's got great coverage in those. They're just weak attacks, but with
Strong Jaw, they become a little bit more viable.
Yeah, definitely.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mightyena just really needs a Mega because he's cool. He's a hyena.
He's a cool Pokemon. It's just like they didn't give him any good stats, so
Yeah.
this would definitely help him out. And he's
So-
still only base 520. Like in the end, he's still like starters have more base than that, you know.
Yeah,
But with these stats and this ability, I think he'd be really cool.
definitely.
So our next one is Glalie.
Glalie is like, people forget about Glalie.
He's totally forgotten and outclassed by Frostlass completely because of its speed, its access to like stuff like taunt and everything, and its typing.
Glalie is like if you took a Mew and rolled it up into a ball and threw it down a snowy bank.
That is exactly what Glalie is like. So he's got all base 80 stats. So we didn't want to mess around with like changing it too much, like making it uneven. So obviously HP always stays the same, but we kept his attack and speed the same, his defense and special defense the same, and then didn't touch his special attack. So it makes like a physical attacker super viable.
Yeah, he's just better as a physical attacker.
He's got a great move pool.
Yeah, he gets some. Does he get crunch?
He gets crunch.
Yeah,
I think
Ice
he gets
Shard,
Pursuit.
which is
Earthquake.
good. Yeah, it's just his physical move pool is just a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
And with the extra 35 in attack and speed,
yeah,
that makes him pretty legit as an attacker.
yeah,
Um,
nothing to scoff at.
and
Definitely.
still with decent bulk.
Yeah, and a fast spiker. If you can totally use him as a fast spiker because he's got the bulk. Now,
Yeah, make him more of a Frostlass kind of person.
Yeah, definitely. And we gave him levitate because frankly he should have levitate.
He's a floating ball.
It doesn't make any sense not for him to have levitate.
Yeah, he should just get that. He should already have that. But
Yeah.
We're doing your work for you once again, Game Freak.
But his total's 580. It's pretty high. And his typing's Ice Dark. Now he's super susceptible to fighting, but like I said, he's still got access to Ice Shard and priority and stuff. So, he may be able to knock them out before you get knocked out.
And he has an additional
Immunity
now
and
with
levitate,
levitate, so
yeah.
it kind of balances a little bit.
Yeah. But
But yeah, we'd like to see Glalie do a little bit more.
yeah, I think he could do a lot more with these boosts. So, anyways, on to the next. Noctowl.
This is my favorite.
Oh my gosh. Noctowl.
Noctowl is such a cool Pokemon.
I love Noctowl. He is just so lackluster though, and like they shat on him with his typing.
We were looking at his moves
He gets
online, and it's
every
like
psychic
75% psychic
Yeah,
in
it's
his
just-
move pool.
It's ridiculous.
But he's normal flying. Explain that one to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But a little thought process behind our investment. So he boosted his special attack a ton. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. But
I think it was 76.
yeah,
And
so
we put in 40.
40. Yeah, we boosted his defense by 20 just because 50 is kind of crap.
It's a little too bad.
So yeah, but we didn't want to like make him like overly bulky, but enough to just like be decent.
Yeah, I think we put 10 in his special defense.
Yeah, we only put like 10 in special defense, but we put like 40 in special attack, and I guess we put
I think
30
about 30 in speed.
in speed. Yeah, so that puts his total to 542, but we also gave him the ability Sheer Force.
That's yeah.
Let me tell you about some Sheer Force.
Let's do some situational reasoning here.
If you give him sub and 3 attacks, so Air Slash, Psychic, and Shadow Ball, dear God.
And guess what? They're all sheer force boosted.
They're all sheer force boosted. You get stab on 2 of them, and he gets Roost at base 100 speed. he becomes sick. You could put a life orb on him if you wanted, and then oh god,
it's mega.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
Which
it doesn't matter. He still gets the sheer force boost on all those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at 116 special attack with sheer force, it's just nasty.
Yeah, and he has base 100 HP, and his special defense is very good.
Yeah, you could still run him as a special wall with Roost and Toxic Stall and all that crap.
I mean, he could be kind of almost tanky with that.
Kinda, gosh, that's super tanky.
Yeah, well, defensively, he goes down, but
yeah, but most people use him as a special wall with defog or whatever. I think he gets defog, so you could still run sets like that. It just he'd be a lot faster at it. So
yeah, and I don't know if we mentioned it, but we definitely gave him the psychic typing.
Yeah,
Like I think we always assumed, but yeah, because
I think that was the first point we tried to make is we're definitely changing his typing to psychic flying. So
but this is out of all of them that we've done that we're doing in this video, this should happen the most.
And sheer force makes sense too, because like first off, look at him, he's a hunter, man. Owls are like one of the best predators because they can fly silently. They are just killers. They are natural killers, and sheer force will just kill all the things. So that's just my reasoning behind that.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't touch this. Last but not least, we've got Whiscash. Now, you may be thinking, like, why the heck? But it makes total sense. Like, this guy is so lackluster, especially compared to all the other ground waters.
I know. It's like they made Whiscash, and it's like they decided they didn't like him or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they did.
Like, why did they do this? Okay, it's fine, though, because we fixed it.
We did. We fixed him.
Basically, his stats are just pretty much about the same with some random, like, 73, 76, 81. It's, like, weird. So, like, we just added 20 to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what we did.
That's exactly what we did. And the reason behind that is it still, like, lets you run the special set with, like, Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Ice Beam, and Filler Move, Future Sight, whatever. It doesn't matter. But it also makes the Dragon Dance set super viable too, with Earthquake, Waterfall, and Zen Headbutt.
Yeah, I mean, you're now able to take hits way better.
Oh yeah, with base 110 HP and those defenses, like, he's a much better tank.
Yeah, and then both attacking stats are viable. You could run mixed if you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean,
but he's not broken either. That's the thing.
Right, yeah, we kind of like went all out on a couple of these, but we figured Whiscash just was more, it made more sense as just a little bit stronger in all areas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how his stats are to begin with. They're kind of like all mediocre, but they're all kind of the same. So we just gave him good kind of the same. So,
right. The speed's nothing to, brag about, but
I mean, after +1...
After +1,
base 80. Base 80 Scarfers are definitely super viable in the metagame now. So if you get a +1 and you're not Scarf because you got a Dragon and a +1 in attack, shoot, it could get pretty ugly pretty fast.
It's good. And then his ability, we went with Mold Breaker, which is good. Well, obviously for Earthquake, on breaking that Levitate.
Yeah, and it hits through Sturdy.
Yeah, Sturdies, which is another big one.
Yeah. We just think Mold Breaker is the best thing. We thought about Sap Sipper, but frankly, that's just stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
No, because that's overdone.
Yeah, it would just, nah. So, but Mold Breaker, Whiscash with pretty decent stats.
Yeah, and
that's the conclusion.
Top 5 once for the next Pokemon games.
Yep.
Which are going to be awesome.
I'm so stoked. Like, when does it come out? October?
Is it that soon?
I think it's this year.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, dude. I'm so stoked. I'm going to buy that crap ASAP.
Yeah. Pre-order.
I need a job. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave us some feedback. I want to hear from you guys what your top 5 potential megas would be. Good thing we're editing that out.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but anyways, so leave a like, comment, and or sub.
Yeah, and we will see you
We'll catch you later.
next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.